Britain will not back down during trade talks with the European Union on the fishing sector, according to a Conservative MP. Cabinet Office Minister Penny Mordaunt told the House of Commons that there are some very tough areas in Brexit negotiations, one of which is fishing. The General Paymaster added that the UK will not waver from demanding their rights are upheld, and the European Union needs to recognise that. Ms Mordaunt said, the last round of the negotiations touched on all the workstreams. There have been in-depth discussions across all areas that have been very constructive on both parts. There are some very tough areas, one of them is fishing. We are asking for our rights enshrined in international law to be upheld, and we are not wavering from that point. The EU needs to recognise that. Last week the BBC's Europe editor has revealed that negotiations regarding a post-Brexit trade agreement are pulling the UK and the EU further apart. Katja Adler told BBC Radio 4's Today programme there have been real clashes in talks between the EU and the UK over a trade deal post-Brexit. Ms Adler added that the trade talks have not been drastically affected due to circumstances of the COVID-19 coronavirus outbreak. The BBC's Europe editor said, I think if you look at normal trade negotiations it is quite natural in round 4 of negotiations to expect drama and clashes, but then there would normally be time for everybody to calm down. I think what is not normal about these negotiations is first of all trade negotiations are generally about bringing sides closer together. These negotiations are actually pulling the UK and the EU further apart after us having been members of the EU. COVID-19 has made it far from normal, negotiations have faltered because of it, they have been delayed. Now the negotiations are taking place screen to screen instead of face to face, which means when there are real clashes you can't have that walk around the block to try and untangle them.